physically imposing their will in the second half on Indiana. That's what's going to be, because they haven't found, they're taking quicker shots first and foremost, but this is their huge advantage. Indiana does not have a lot of height, they don't have a lot of size physically either, but that to me has been a difference. You said it's 10-4, Neil?
Offensive rebound.
Yeah. And because like I say, they're still not a good shoot team, but you know, the coach didn't put the point guard back in. I would have brought the point guard back in, because Indiana's offense without the point, when he got his fourth foul, that's when things started changing in the offensive rebounding.
Yeah, Mark Wilkerson, you know, if Kentucky's outscored 15-7 when he picked up that fourth foul.
I think as a coach, you have to trust your players and hey.
Well, Uncle Momentum has left them.
The Breeze tied up in the baseline. Here's Dorn. Driving by Vitale. Knocks it away.
I'll tell you one thing. Kentucky is defending, man. They're defending. They're playing with pride. They're playing with passion. They're playing with feeling. And you credit that to Coach Pope.
Got to give him his flowers.
They were down 7 at halftime to Indiana. Low with a foul speed. Diamante underneath. And tips it his own.
Offensive rebound.
Diamante isn't that kind of player. He's missed the last 5 games. He missed the last 5 games.
High ankle sprain. He's celebrating his 22nd birthday today, so he's lighting it up a bit.
I don't think you can wait to bring in Wilkerson.
You got to bring him in. I would have brought him in at the timeout, because their offense is not in need.
You got to bring him in.
And as a coach, you have to trust guys.
DeVries with the feed, and finally back on the board that snaps a 10-0 run.
Oh, beautiful pass by DeVries. Great vision, great feel for the game. They needed that badly. Kentucky's been dominating the last 3-4 minutes.
1-point game, and the Cats with the ball back. Here's Owe. Garrison looking inside. The pass does get to Williams. Didn't touch a thing.
Got to close that window over there.
Wow. Big City, USA.
Right, so Indiana with an opportunity to retake the lead.
They got to go through DeVries. You got to go through DeVries.
I agree with that. Oh, nice pass. Oh, nice.
Rejection by Garrison. On the outlet, Owe. Quickly ahead. Williams couldn't finish it, but a whistle and a foul.
Another offensive rebound, though.
They had the numbers. They had the numbers right there for a layup.
Well, Kentucky crashing the glass here in the second half. They're up by 1.
Two schools had a great moment today. Kentucky volleyball in the national semifinals. Unbelievable. And then you think about Indiana had a great moment. Won the Heisman Trophy. Who would have ever thought Indiana would be #1 in the country in football? Well, I'll tell you one guy that thought it, Mr. Signetti, and his payroll went from like about, I don't know what he made at James Madison, but he didn't make $9 million a year.
Fernando Mendoza today winning the Heisman Trophy. Quarterback for Indiana, 33 touchdown passes. Spectacular moment. First in school history. Here's the moment it happened.
It had to be the closest vote ever. Had to be. I don't even see, we haven't seen the numbers, but it had to be the closest vote ever. Coach Signetti, man, I love that dude, man.
Williams made the second foul shot.
You know what? The bottom line is the award winning. And he got that basically because he did a great job, and also the fact that the team went undefeated.
Yes. And winning that game at Ohio State, man, I thought that was impressive.
As mentioned, Wilkerson back in for Indiana, trying to turn the tide back to the Hoosiers. Here comes a long one by Enright. It's tapped out into the backcourt, and they'll have another shot at it.
Jay Henrik's a tough kid. Hard-nosed, gets the most out of his ability. Plays with great effort.
Bailey jumped into the paint, strong move, but can't finish it, and it'll go the other way. It'll be Kentucky basketball.
Bailey's been very quiet here tonight. Very quiet.
Now the Wildcats trying to pick up their 7th win of the year. They were out of the top 25. They were in and out pretty quickly. Nobody's been happy here in the Commonwealth, but if they knock off a rival like Indiana, even though neither team is ranked right now, that may get the momentum going back in Kentucky's way.
And then they play St. John. Play Rick Pitino's team.
Is that here?
No, it's in Atlanta.
No way. Here's Lowe. Running the point for the Cats. Shook off his defender and struck it.
That's shot right there, but low healthy gives him a really nice dimension. He's a point guard, something they don't have.
Yes.
And Kentucky with their largest lead and their fans on their feet.
They should be on their feet. The effort they gave.
Tough shot.
And a miss by Conaway. So the Cats try to build on a 5-point advantage. Low again, great feed underneath and one.
They got to play low more. He makes the play at a much faster pace.
He's got a bad shoulder, Charles. Real bad shoulder.
Well, listen, let me tell you something. You either play or you don't. You can't say you got a bad shoulder, Dickie V. Like, you either got to play or you can't. You either hurt, you're injured, or you're hurt. I mean, it's a tough call. So if you're going to be out there, you got to play.
He missed, well, he's trying. He's doing his best he can right now, but he missed a lot of games. I'll tell you, one of the Kentucky's taking charge of this game. They got momentum on their side big time. I mean,
that's up to 11 now, and he's trying to make it 12. The birthday boy transfer from Alabama. Played for the tie team last year that beat Kentucky 3 times.
Well, I told you, Coach Oates, man, he does a fabulous job. And he's going to get an ass whooping tonight by Arizona. Because Arizona, and I told you, Arizona and Michigan are the 2 best teams I saw all year. But I love Coach Oates.
Hey, don't bet on it. Don't bet on it in Alabama. It's in Alabama. Don't bet on it. I know you don't like to bet.
Hey, let me tell you something. They give me a hard time with March Madness because I picked Arizona to go to the Final Four every year. Let me tell you something. I'm guaranteeing the Wildcats are going to the Final Four this year.
We'll flip and save that. 59-51-30. Back in Lexington with the big hits.
Let me tell you this, guys. I think the key player in this game thus far, 14 minutes of play. He's been out with an ankle injury, Diamante, and today he plays one of your favorite schools in that, Charles, school you love, the Crimson Tide, Alabama.
When did I say that?
I know, but then, I want to get in trouble with you over people. But anyway, bottom line is he's got, ready for this? 12 points and 9 rebounds in 14 key minutes. And he's the reason the thing has swung momentum to their side.
And you know, when me and Dio were talking today, we were over here shooting around. I just got to look at 2 stats on this Indiana team. They got too many turnovers and they get killed on the boards. That's got to be the key to their entire season. They're a really good shoot team. You're going to struggle sometimes with shooting. But if you turn the ball over and don't rebound the ball, you're not going to win. And that's exactly what's happened in the second half.
Absolutely.
Indiana needs an answer here. The bounce feed for Alexis in the slam.
Nice play there to get the ball to Alexis. He's a kid from out of Florida as well, like Aberdeen.
And right with a nice dish there. He's their assist leader.
That's what Enright does really well. Passing the ball, he defends well. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid.
We had a wonderful meal here in Lexington last night.
Oh.
That shot right there with Chuck and Dickie V, that was all night last night at dinner. Chucky was kind enough to pick up the tab for all of us.
Let me tell you something. Some of the fried chicken, no doubt about it, they had a little black lady back there in the kitchen. The Merrick Inn, that's some of the best fried chicken I ever had in my life.
It was delicious. But let me say this. The stories last night, too bad we can't tell all the stories on TV. But last night the stories were rolling, man. Charles was in a great mood. He was rolling. You're always in a great mood.
Yeah, because I won at life. I'm winning. I'm on a 62-year-old, Dickie V. I got no reason to be upset about anything.
Right. Talking about winning. I'm 86, going to be 87. 87.
And shout out to my boy Mark Fox at the University of Kentucky. He came out and spent some time with us and took me out last night. He's one of my favorite people in the world. Coach Fox is.
Very good assistant.
He did a hell of a job at Georgia, too.
Very good assistant.
Here's the breeze on high. We'll see if Indiana has a comeback left in them as we approach the 6-minute mark here at Rupp Arena.
They need some threes, but Indiana has been really defended exceptionally well by Kentucky on the perimeter.
Wilkerson is in foul trouble. He'll take a foul. Here takes a hit. And he'll be headed to the line with 6:12 left.
You know, he's more than just a standstill three-point shooter. He's a guy who drives and attacks the rim. I'll tell you what, two things were big in this game. Him getting his fourth foul and going out all those minutes when they were up at the time 7. And he was such a lethal three-point shooter, even though he's not shooting well tonight. And Diamante coming in the game and doing what he did. He gave them that physical presence. They gave him the Charles Barkley style of play. Toughness out the glass. What did I call you in that game? I said, you're the West Unseld. The game we showed, I did a highlight.
Right. West Unseld and Dr. J.
And Dr. J. You got the West Unseld toughness and the Dr. J speed.
1982.
You played with Dr. J, huh?
I did. One of the greatest things you'd ever have in my life, playing with Dr. J for, I think, 4 years.
You said last night that he taught you a lesson about being the way to treat friends.
Hey, always be nice.
Garrison.
Dr. J is the best I've ever seen with fans. You always take pictures and sign autographs. Even though it's a pain sometimes, you always do it.
Garrison with the play of the night so far.
Nice play, two-man play. Getting Garrison the ball inside.
And then fires that one away. And a sloppy effort there by Indiana. They turned it over 16 times back to the dunk.
Indiana's really losing their composure, Charles. Losing their composure. Watch it up, two-man play. The lob and the jam. Up and away, baby. Come on, Big Blue Nation. Stand up and cheer. Stand up and cheer.